funny. I remember seeing these though. I've never seen this one before. It's a pretty funny ad. Can't zoom in closer than this, huh? Mega tech. See how you can zoom all the way in for this one, but not this one. I do have the Genesis cartridge for this, right? I think I do. Let me grab it. I don't know how well you can see this, but hold on. There's the game. I used to have the Japanese version too, but oh, here's the oh, this is my Sunset Rider. There's a poster inside for Sunset Rider and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There's the cartridge. Manual. Is the manual in color? I don't remember. Nope. Smells a little musty now, but yeah, I used to have the Japanese version, and then when I lost my Japanese version, I got the this US version. So the registration card is still in here. So. Poster saying 16 bits coming at you head on, and then one side is Sunset Riders. I think the Genesis version of Sunset Riders didn't look that great. It's the SNES version that was closer to the arcades. Oh, it's a combination. It's a pretty cool poster. I guess if I'm gonna hang it on my wall, I'm gonna get a frame for it. But there's Ninja Turtles, that Tiny Toon Adventures guy, and I guess a cowboy from Sunset Riders. So. I totally forgot about this. Oh, on the opposite side, yeah, they were just showing. Oh, that's one of my favorite games too. Tiny Toon Adventures. Yep, they have Tiny Toon Adventures, Hyperstone Heist, and then Sunset Riders. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really cool poster. I had a bad experience with hanging posters in the past because I thought that I was gonna live somewhere permanently, and I ended up moving. So, and because I thought I was gonna live there permanently, I was really careless with hanging the posters. I just put like adhesive in the back because I was pretty confident that I wasn't moving anywhere. But that didn't happen. And I had to rip those posters off the wall. And yeah. And I got plenty of those Nintendo reward posters. And they're all gone. Pretty much. I think only one survived. It's in the bedroom right now. You know, barely survived. Like, you know, you have tears on the sides and stuff, but it's so presentable. So, and what I'm gonna do actually is just I'm gonna use those the magnetic because they're cheaper. The magnetic frames where you clip them together. There's one on the top and then one at the bottom, and then seems like that's the cheapest alternative. When it comes to hanging posters on the wall, because I just don't believe the price they put on those nice looking poster frames. You know, they're just too expensive. I don't think it's worth it. I've never seen this. Oh, this is German. Yes, and I've seen this before. This is the SNES from Sparkster, yeah. Or then the Mega Drive. Yeah, I've never really played the Sparkster, so... Not a German one. That's it. Oh, in Germany, it's called. It's also called Mega Drive, no? Oh, I think in Europe it's called Mega Drive, right? This cover is so awful. The back cover looks pretty good. What's up with the? What's up with this? That's funny, they just scanned, like, they found an old box and they just scanned it in. The original asset is missing. Oh, that's cool. One you can zoom all the way in. See, the Japanese manual was in color. Oh, in Europe they have like the long form manual. Where's the Sparkster Genesis manual? I guess they're just gonna stick with showing us the Super Nintendo manual. The intro animation is not that great. Oh no, not that stupid fucking Sparkster one. This one looks nice, I guess. We'll go with this one now. Okay. Oh, that's native. Oh, native is like this small. Let's see how it looks. The CRT filter is not the greatest. It actually looks nice in motion. In motion, the illusion is there, but what they really need to use is the CRT that Capcom used in the last two arcade collections. That's the CRT filter they need to use. That's the best one. Yeah, especially when you stretch it, it looks pretty bad. Let's see how it looks this way, so the game won't be too small. Yeah, it looks rough. The CRT is a little rough. Maybe we can do native ×2. It's not too bad. It's like there's no bilinear filtering. You know? Oh, and then I also have to turn off HDR. Because this game is it doesn't have 4K, and 80 was the max. So the color looks pretty bad right now, I bet. Yeah. I'll just turn that off real quick. There you go. I mean, at least it looks better than playing it like this. I don't know why people think that this is how it's supposed to look, you know? When we have CRT displays in the past. Back then. And we don't have to see raw pixels like this. Yeah, the volume is a little low. There's some bilinear filtering I see, but maybe. No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's just a weird filter. Like I said, they just need to look at the one from um, the Capcom collection. Ow! No, yeah, because you die if you get squeezed. I was watching somebody playing this, and it was people just like save every 2 minutes or every time they jump 2 times, just so they can do the quick save. It's just kind of funny. So stupid. Oh, oh yes. Ah, shit. Oh, forgot about this boss. Ah! Yes. Oh. 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 This is like a pretty weird segment because it's like it doesn't last very long. Ow. It's so crazy. Oh God. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's not even done. There we go. I like how the achievement is popping up in the middle of the screen. So silly. Oh no! Don't remember that part. I don't think you're supposed to even use your rockets here, I'm not sure. No! Oh god. Oh, that's right, there's a boss here. This game does a lot of cool things, like with the stage design. Oh. Oh, God. Uh. Oh God. Wow. Please, please. God damn. Jeez. Jesus. Oh no! Last life. Oh no! Why did I keep doing that? Alright, I just want to test out the game, but I'll attempt another playthrough for sure. I love this game. Yeah, this CRT filter is bad, disappointing for this collection, and it shouldn't be difficult to emulate that. You know, because if Capcom is able to do it perfectly, why can't these guys able to do the same thing? So it's like you get better results using something like RetroArch. with the filter options that they have. But like I said, in motion, it's okay. It looks alright. It doesn't look as bad as, say, the Ninja Turtles collection. That's just totally awful. And I think the CRT for that one, it just lines. It's, at least here, I think they try to smudge it a little bit. It, it's like, I don't know. Let's see. Like here, right? Yeah, because it looks. It's like there's that color banding thing that they're doing with the filter with the lines. So at least there's that. But I think all they need to do is just add bilinear filtering. That's it. Um, like in the Ninja Turtles collection, it's just they just they just put lines, so everything's still pretty blocky. So yeah, and then I guess even the developers, people responsible for this collection probably never played these games too in the past, so they don't know how these games are supposed to look, on a CRT display. So, and a lot of gamers these days, especially younger gamers or newer gamers, they always have this um, incorrect notion of how games supposed to look, how old the game's supposed to look. They love the whole pixelated thing. When things look so pixelated, the pixel art, they call it pixel art or whatever. That's not how games used to look back then. Because we were using the CRT display, it looks smooth, it looks nice. It doesn't look pixelated at all. So, but what you gonna do, right? At least Capcom, and they understand that it's important. Because I know when they released I was so disappointed when they released the first collection, the first arcade collection, which was the fighting games, including what's the name of the beat 'em up. Um, the beat 'em up collection is, I think, what it was called. Or there's Cody and the other guy in there. There's the like Streets of Rage, the game that inspired Streets of Rage. Forget the name of it. Final Fight. They have Final Fight in there. They have a couple of other arcade games, and the CRT filter is just horrible. It's the same awfulness that we see in the Ninja Turtles collection. It's that bad. So when they released the Street Fighter collection, I was apprehensive. I like the idea of having all the Street Fighter games officially, the official release of it on Steam. So I got the game, and I was so surprised at how good that looked on in that for that collection. And then after that, there was no, we don't have any more problems. If Capcom is releasing an old game, they know which filter the proper filter that they use to perfectly replicate how these games used to look in the past. It just really baffles me how these guys just can't look at the Capcom collections and just say, yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Let's do our best to emulate that. I'm sure that they can't just ask Capcom, hey, how you guys accomplish this? I'm sure that Capcom's not gonna share how they did it. I don't know how easy it is to do it because I'm not a programmer, and I don't know how these things work. But I do know that you can accomplish the look from how video games used to look back then. It definitely doesn't look like this. It never looked pixelated. Unless it's like zoomed in, like a lot of Super Nintendo games, for example, using the Mode 7. So there's a lot of images being zoomed in, and that's when it's pixelated. But other than that, for the most part, they look nice. They just look sharp. Um, Smooth. I wouldn't say sharp, but smooth. It doesn't look like say it doesn't look blocky. You know, everything just looks rounded because of the way the CRT is. Um, um, how the CRT works and how the image is like melding together. I don't know what the technical term is, but you know, it just looks nice. It doesn't look pixelated. It never did. So when they want to release like um, classic collections, they really need to they really need like an advisor of somebody who used to play these games in the past, so that they can say, hey, this is not supposed to look. If you want to add a CRT filter, oh, you know, I can check to see which one looks the best, or this is what you need to accomplish. You know, do it like this game. You know, it's like they don't know. It's like they completely clueless when it comes to the CRT filter, which is a total shame. And I know the digital eclipse is really notorious when it comes to bad CRT filters. And I was watching a couple of YouTube videos for this game because I really want to see how they did the CRT filters. And I think on one of the videos, it kind of looked okay. That was the only reason why I was convinced to just pick this up. I mean, it's cool actually to have the the Rocket Knight collection available. Um, I know people in the forum saying, "Oh, well, you can just get the ROM or whatever," but you know, it's cool to have an official release of it, and I like to support an official release of this game or the collection because I love Rocket Knight Adventures. I haven't really played the other two, so I'm definitely gonna do that with this. Even though I have access to I have a multi card on my Genesis that has all of the games, but you know, I really just want to be able to just easily play it on Steam. So, but yeah, disappointed with the CRT filter. Everything else seems okay. You know, it seems okay for like a 20 something, uh, tw- um, 20 plus dollars. You know, that you pay for it. I think on Fanatical is cheaper, or Green Man Gaming. Let me yeah, that's worse. Let me check if the image is really small. Let me just see. No, it still doesn't look right. And you don't want to play the game like with with the image being this small. Yeah, it's like they just needed bilinear filtering. That's it. Just add that in there. It definitely looks better than this, but I don't know. You see how the clouds uh, they look like they have dimension when you put the CRT the scan line, you know, because that's how they used to accomplish that look, you know, back then. So when you take that away, then you get just flat pixelated shit. I think this was what convinced me when I was looking at that video. I was like, oh, maybe it's not that bad. But the problem with when people upload videos of like classic games that supposedly feature like a CRT filter, they never showcase it because they always because a majority of them will not play with a CRT filter because they said, "Oh, that doesn't look nice." I remember watching this one lady. She was like, I think she was showing off the Ninja Turtles collection, which the one that has the really bad CRT filter, and she put on the CRT filter and she said, "Oh, that looks awful." Oh no, that's not. Oh, that's just awful. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Yeah, now you can see the game or whatever. It's like they these people don't know the importance of the CRT filter. So they never really comment on like good CRT filter, bad CRT filters. They never really comment on those things. And I always look, you know, whenever there's a classic collection, I always look, you know, showcase that so that I can judge whether or not it looks decent, but yeah, there was only one or two videos for this game where the player actually showed the CRT filter, but they showed it like so fast. Like they just like, oh, going to the menu. Oh, they have a CRT filter, and then they turn it on like this, and then, and then they turn it off. And I'm like, okay, can you just leave it on and then play the game for 1 minute so I can kind of see it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of funny how that works. But yeah, I mean, this is important for those who have for those who have played games back in the days. You know, when we have CRT displays. So, but anyway, somebody mentioned something about this game looking really nice on the Steam Deck, but I guess I'll try installing on the Steam Deck and see how it looks. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games from my childhood. So. Yeah, we'll play it again for sure. Or maybe not if I'm playing it on a Steam Deck. So if it really does look really nice on a Steam Deck, but you know, I mean, if this is if that person just happened to be one of the newer gamers, so they probably just think the whole pixelated thing looks really great. So anyway. Oh, it just looks so awful. God damn. Everything's so flat and so nasty. Alright, let's get out of here. Because the game has a rewind feature. This game doesn't save your high score, so it doesn't even matter. So I think the last time I played this on my Genesis, I streamed. The last time I streamed this game from my Genesis, I couldn't finish the game. I think I got very far to the end, near the end, before the pig boss. I think is when I died. But yeah, I used to play this so much, you know, that. I can complete a playthrough like every single time I play it, but oh, that boss is so good. This is the Genesis Sparkster, and this is the Super NES Sparkster. They actually end up being two different games, so. Of course, on the Super NES, they're doing all that rotation effects and all that. Wow, look at that rotation effect. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I mean, they tried to do a lot of fancy effects on the Genesis too, but you know, can't compare with what you can accomplish on the SNES. And I didn't have a SNES growing up. I was a Genesis. I was a Genesis boy. A Mega Drive. And of course, I wanted the SNES, but especially when Street Fighter first came out, Street Fighter 2, I was like, oh, I so wanted SNES. But then eventually it came out on the Genesis, Mega Drive. And the Mega Drive version had horrible freaking sound. I remember that, but it's still Street Fighter 2, so. Do I have Sparks there? I don't think I do. The cartridge, I don't think I do. Oh, I have it in the multi-card, that's it. Not the original release. Sparkster came out, I think, during the time when I left for college, I think is when it came out. So that's why I missed it. This screen is so cheesy. Yeah, at least they're doing something, I guess. Let's see. So they have all the music. Okay. Yeah, it's an okay collection. I don't think I would complain. I would say that it's because what else can you put in here? You know, I mean, if you really think about it, there's nothing much you can put in here. Well, maybe developer interviews or whatever, but because I think this is the team that ended up they ended up being members of Treasure, I believe, right? If I remember correctly. That's why the gameplay is so innovative. Well, there is a credit, but this is just gonna show, I think, the limited run games. I don't think they're gonna show like people responsible for the original games. Yeah. And then you can't even fast forward this. We'll let it pass like once at least. A lot of people were involved in the creation of this, apparently. I think they have a physical release too for the Switch and the PlayStation 5, because I also saw someone posted a video on the PlayStation 5 version, and there's a comic book inside. There's like a little short comic book. They should have included that here as in digital form, that's for sure. So they have the higher ups at Konami being credited here. And very special thanks to the original Rocket Knight Adventures and Sparkster staff. They don't even have the courtesy to just run their names here, you know. Because well, like back then, they used like nicknames at the end. Could have just, you know, they could have shown that, but it's pretty funny. And this is for the engine that they use. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this game doesn't even have like 4K. Oh, maybe I have to restart it for it to register the 4K resolution. Oh shit, it's really late. I fell asleep earlier, so when I took my break after that Fallout stream, I did fall asleep. So okay. So if I'm still awake, I might go back to Fallout maybe in about an hour or so.